Flow Wrestling with Rachel Waters, the first WCWA champion in Iowa history, won that at Oklahoma City University. We are at the USA Wrestling Junior National Duels. You're coaching Team Iowa. What do you want these girls to get out of this experience?
Well, it's really nice. A lot of them haven't wrestled much freestyle, and I could relate at this age too, so I really hope that they get some just learning experiences from these matches. They get a lot of matches to try a lot of things out. They can try their gut one match, their leg lace the next, and they can learn what works for them, and that's what I really hope that they just take this as a learning experience.
How did you get experiences growing up in Iowa?
So I had to come to tournaments like this. I mean, not necessarily national duels because we didn't have a team in Iowa at my age, but we come into national tournaments is really the only freestyle experience I got. So I'm really happy that this is growing and this is an opportunity for girls now.
And then how did you find out about Oklahoma City University? Of course they were doing well, but why was that a good fit for you to come down here?
So actually Archie and Coach Stevens, they both reached out to me pretty quickly, like my junior year, and they just kept following up, and it like that feeling of like being wanted, and then like talking to me before I won a national championship in high school at Fargo or Folkstyle Nationals, like really made me believe in them, that they wanted me for me and not necessarily accomplishments that happened later.
Do you think we're gonna get sanctioned girls wrestling in Iowa?
Oh, I hope. I think the time is now. I think we need to do it. I just really hope that the two governing organizations can work together and be able to get it to happen.
What's your feeling on what the holdup is?
I think so. The state of Iowa, we have the two governing bodies, men's and women's. So I think that's really the big holdup. Most states, they have one sanctioning body. So I think that's the main holdup, and probably money, I would say, is probably something as well.
How about you? Do you want to keep competing? I know you're coaching at William Penn right now, but you want to keep doing this for a little longer?
Yeah, the plan is to keep competing. I'm not quite done yet, so.
How much longer? I mean, how you feeling good as far as your body and everything?
Yeah, I'm feeling good. My knee's back in good shape. My dad mentioned 2 quads the other day, and I'm not sure about that, so something less than 2 quads.
So going forward, what's training environment look like for you? If you're coaching, do you have a training plan going into this?
Yeah, so I train separately than from our girls because it's just I'm the GA and we have a head coach, so it's just the two of us in the room. So during our girls practice, I can't really focus on my wrestling, so I wrestle separately and do my training separately. And so sometimes that's at William Penn, sometimes I go in, wrestle at Eddyville, sometimes it's kind of a lot and a lot of around, but I'm getting that training in.
When did you catch the bug for wrestling?
Oh goodness, well, in 5th grade, I think it was the first practice I ever went to. I remember my mom bought me some really cheap shoes, and I went in, and it was the first practice of any sport that I actually liked to practice. I did every other sport, I just liked the games or the competition. Wrestling, I love practice. I love battling at practice, so.
And then what'd you like about Oklahoma City University?
I like that it was such a big change for me. So I'm from kind of rural Iowa, so I lived in like downtown Oklahoma City, so it was really a big like cultural shock, and I think that was really good for me to mature as a human being.
All right, Rachel Waters, thanks for the time.
Thank you.